Welcome, parchment-bound sinners, to ShadowShadeSecrets, where one colossal devil book rewrites your soul into the ledger of eternal damnation. If you survive this transcription, like, subscribe, ring the bell before the giant Bible inks your final sin, the Devil's Bible Codex Gigas, the 1229 Infernal Scribe Catastrophe. I am paleographer Father Lucian, a 70-year-old monastic scribe devoured by forbidden manuscripts. On a blood moon dawn in late 1229, while cataloging sealed apocrypha in the Sedlic ossuary, vault beneath the Bohemian monastery, I scanned the original Codex Gigas, the 1 meter tall, 75 kilograms Devil's Bible, 310 vellum. Leaves written by a single monk in one impossible night, containing the full Vulgate medical texts, exorcisms, and the full-page portrait of the devil himself. The chained reliquaries screamed of the 1229 Infernal Scribe Catastrophe. 45 monks vanished after transcription, their quills found snapped. But dripping black, their final marginalia bleeding mid-verse, the book writes back. I scoffed, till I traced the devil's horns. Voice, mine, but in infernal Latin, murmured Lucian, transcribe. The page flared crimson, and my name appeared in fresh galink beside the cloven hoof. At that dawn, in my bone-dust scriptorium, the scan breathed sulfur. Illustration shifted like living sin. I traced again. The monitor melted. Pixels dissolved into calfskin. My stylus drew my childhood confessions backward. The voice returned. Anchor the damnation. I tried to delete it, the file undeleted. And the codex reappeared on my lectern, now warm with hell breath. Sleep summoned infernal nightmares. A scriptorium of infinite chains where monks unscribed. Faces erased, signed by sin. Every page rewriting my name in the margins, then damning it. I woke to find my breviary blank. Entries gone, my own handwriting dissolved. My reflection confessed silently in mirror flame. At witching hour, the scan roared like a furnace. I traced it, and a second Lucian materialized from the vellum. He was me, but faceless, eyes burning coals leaking ash, fingers quills dipped in pitch. I am you, post-damnation, he damned. 45 failed transcriptions, you're the 46th. He unveiled. The codex wasn't a Bible, it was a damnation singularity, devouring sanctity to feed on scribe essence. The monks hadn't vanished. They were inscribed, their souls bound into the devil's portrait. I burned the page, caught the ashes reassembling into the scan. Transcribe again, or lose your grace. Days rotted into heresy. The codex demanded transcription. Each scan pulled me into visions. A full-page devil whose horns grew Latin scenes, eyes spelling my unconfessed crimes. A medical treatise where remedies wrote in blood, cures defining my unabsolved wounds. Then festering. A child monk tracing the pentalpha, then unbaptized, undamned. I chronicled, but entries self-condemned. Cycle 529. Lucian tried to exorcise the vellum. It exorcised his faith. The world unholy. Churches crumbled. Letters arrived from my future novices. My rosary pointed to coordinates of my grave in hell script. I breached the Vatican secret archive annex. The codex guided me to a vault sealed since. 1229. Inside, 45 blank vellum leaves, each tagged with a monk's former sanctity. And mine crossed out in red, scrying reliquary spun backward. Subject 46, Father Lucian. Damnation Initiation. The 9th of September 1229. Status. Active. The Codex wasn't written. It was damned. By me. In a future perdition. To seed the unabsolution. Grace collapsed. I saw myself at age 18, receiving the Codex as an abbot's gift. Myself at 240, damning it for 18-year-old. Myself at death, still transcribing. The vault unfolded. I walked the same ossuary 625 times. Each loop less sanctified, a manifest untitled, a portal unblessed, my reflection unrecognized. I tried destroying the Codex. Holy water gives liquid rodent blood. Fire gives flames drew the devil's grin. Exorcism gives it damned the right backward, grew heavier. My body unblessed, veins inked, voice echoing in infernal Latin reversed. The scan opened. Inside, a maelstrom of leaves, septendecillions of Lucians, every age, every damnation. They transcribed in unison, "You are the 46th scribe. The book needs a final soul, trace, or all grace ceases." One Lucian child, me, held a delete aspergillum. Erase the source, he begged. But elder me damned backward. Join the eternal fire, the sky unblessed. Stars fell as ash. Civilization's unbaptized cathedrals data, then nothing. The Codex's ink spread across reality, vault, sky, my halo. I saw the 1229 Bohemia monks, transcribing in sync, smiling without faces. They weren't lost. They were arch-damned. My pulse synced with the stroke. Each letter erased a sacrament. My mother's blessing. My first mass. I became a ghost of grace, watching past Lucians receive the Codex. Trace, vanish. I found myself in a scriptorium at dawn. September 9th, 1229. A leaf for Father Lucian Varn, age 18. Inside the book, I transcribed it, then undamned it, and transcribed it again. Infinite perdition. A grand paleographer, me, age 420, damned in reverse. You've done this 184,756 times. Break the chain. The Codex spoke, not my voice, but all 45 monks plus every Lucian. Damnation isn't a curse. It's a preserver. Without the trace, grace ends. You are the archive of hell, trace, or total silence. I saw the end of grace, a void where even prayer had no God. The Codex was holding sanctity together. But child me returned, holding a shattered aspergillum. Delete the root, he said.
At the sin.
Now, as Lucian writes or unwrites, the Codex breathes brimstone beside me. My reflection shows every version, child, elder, blank. The world outside is locked in perdition. The Codex offers a choice. Trace it gives preserved grace. Trap myself forever. Delete the root gives risk total damnation. Its ink spreads to this page. My name burns mid-verse. If you find the devil's Bible at dawn, don't trace, don't read. Don't seek absolution. Tell me below. Trace or delete. Dive deeper in our longer tales. You damned the end, or did the devil?
Subscribe.
Ring the bell before the Codex claims you. See you in Hell Script.